Okay. God. Hey Kodama, hey Coofe. How you guys doing? Let's transition. Should be fine. Room's a bit of a mess, but all right. Working on this guy. We're gonna do the dogs now. Coofe has given me a lot of ideas. Started way too late today. Let's see. I don't know Spanish. Let me get this. Google Translate. I'll just say that I got lost in the game menu. Other than that, everything was fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna have to put a stepper on the UI. A lot of people are coming into the game and bouncing off because of the UI. Okay, it's gonna take a second to load, but so this is what's going on so far to make it clearer what everything is. I'm probably gonna remove this entire. No, I can't remove this entire part, but I have to figure out a way to get it to work. But yeah, it's gonna be much simpler. Much easier to see. I went a little crazy with the wild style graffiti. That looked cool. We're gonna do some normal stuff now. Um, and that'll be that for this first one. I still have to deal with the main menu. I thought the main menu was pretty clear what buttons there were, but apparently not. Wonder where I am. A lot of the characters. Oh yeah, I did add this. I'll probably put it into a where are you? There we are. Added impact frames. So basically, when you get hit, you'll start here and then like that. It'll be easier once I show it in like in a short, but all right. Now, I have the flu in my head. Yesterday, I cut my hand yesterday. My sister's scratched. Yeah, I hope you are doing all right. Hello, Nugget. Hope you're doing all right with all that. Jeez. This is the Koofy's little Russian pack master. So today we're doing Wolf Dog. We're gonna design the 5 dogs. Or 4 dogs. Wolf Dog, Chihuahua, and 2 Great Danes. Scooby and Doo. Hey Darkson, how you doing? Well, Soviet, to be more exact, the smallest has to be the meanest, yeah. I wanted to he has like a little backpack here. I wanted to keep the Chihuahua in there just in case. Let's see. Let's see how Wolf Dog's supposed to look. I mean, honestly, they look like wolves. Really big ears. So I've been looking at like AI stuff because it's harder for me to tell AI animal stuff than people. Forgot about Packmaster. He's one of the background characters or fighter. I think he was gonna make him a background character, but he's kind of just Koofy always has crazy designs, and they're like really perfect for concept art briefs because they're really detailed. Um, so I was doing like some character design stuff today. This one's very involved because there's in total 5 characters. There's like a guy and 4 dogs, so they all have to be designed. So it's very can be hard. But what did you guys do today or yesterday? I printed out some more stickers and I completely ruined an entire page of them, which sucks because those pages are like $1 each. Those sticker pages, and then I have another. I had to do lamination, which is like another $1 per page. So like, there's something in the cart. All right, I have this in the cart. Okay, so all right, so like here, let me see. Uh, they should like break it down, honestly. I can do the math myself, but I'm lazy, so it usually breaks down how much it is per sheet. All right, let's do this. It's like 50 cents? Around 50 cents. Yeah, it's around 50 cents per sheet of paper. And then what was the let me see the lamination's like $1, so it's like $1.50 per sheet. So I just wasted all that. Nothing much. Where's your OC? What? Wait, did you have an OC? I can't remember. I've made too many characters. I don't keep track anymore. The tomboy? This one? Chihuahua. Oh, look like Yoda, a Chihuahua. Well, no, I didn't suggest a character for you to draw. I'm just being hyperbolic. Okay, because also that should be a skin for her in the game. That's the problem with 2D games. Skins are a lot harder to do. But you get, in return, you get like a really good looking thing. That's true, but skins are also a big part of fighters, so yeah. You know what? They used to not be. Everyone used to be normal and used to get skins and palette swaps for like It's like a nice little treat. Just used to get them, and now people are paying for palette swaps. Can you believe that? And on paid games. I was like floored when Overwatch had like the loot box gambling system for palette swaps. Or epics, I guess they call them epics, but still palette swaps. I picked a very sad looking chihuahua, but I understand it now. Like I'm doing a study. I'm doing a study. That's a violation. Why is it a violation? It's the truth. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of like being quiet about it. Oh, you mean like okay? So you mean like the actual practice is a violation? So I don't know where all these people come from that are like so interested in dress up. But to be fair, that's only really possible when you have whole artists teams to make them. Yeah, but actually, you know what? I know a guy like came from who's from China, and he was telling me about like an entire floor of people, concept artists, just to make skins and like content, like extra content for the game. There's some like that's like why, why live? I'm sometimes glad that Nintendo typically doesn't care about most things other people are doing. But even now, they're doing like this annoying DLC nonsense. Soon they'll get into microtransactions. Because in Smash, you got extra costumes and palette swaps for free. Like some like Wario and Link and who else? There were like two other characters who got like extra costumes. Mario, you got a few extra costumes. Ugh. His eyes are too big. So like, yeah, his eyes are like dogs with just giant, giant eyes. Yes, that's a Chihuahua. The wolf dog doesn't look like that. People mainly love aesthetically pleasing stuff. That's why people love dress up. Yeah, it's true. You're right. Ugh. Probably why Animal Crossing New Horizons was so insanely popular. Uh, okay. Uh, his nose is bigger than that. So that's one of the issues I'm having here. His snout is longer and in general more like full. The dog's bottom lips. What a mess. I'm not a dog person. I'm a cat person. So if I have any dog slander, that's how you'll know. Oh, oh. Hey, Puppet Jam, how you doing? Working on Koofe's Russian Packmaster. Cats are better, and how are you? I'm good, and you are correct. Cats are better. Doing well, that's good. You know what? The next time you make your acting character, claim the spot. Let's be fair enough. I just have to find a stage where they all are outside. That's the main thing. That's why every single OC I make is cat themed in a way, both cat boy and cat girl. Cat girls are cute. Cat boys as well. But cat girls, you know. I had to figure out the stage with like all the characters in the background. The old SNK stages are best for that. Just straight up. Make the tomboy a cat girl? Huh. Yeah, bunny boy, and yes, I know their genders up in the air. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think didn't I do something? I guess this is the maid. Oh no, they're not cats. That's just Charlie has a headband. Okay, she doesn't. Yeah, I guess I never made a cat girl. I right. I just made a mental joke thinking about tomboy, tomcat. That makes sense. I assume that's where tomboy comes from. Actually, what is let's see, what is tomcat is just like a is that like a just a male cat? Or is it a type of cat? Oh. Mature male cat. Male cat is tomcat, Tommy, or tomcat. Or a okay. I feel it's a queen. Or a molly. Queen. Male cat is a tom, female is a queen. That's hilarious. Okay. A group of cats can be referred to as a clouder, a glaring, or a colony. I actually never knew this stuff for cats. That's hilarious. Oh, what you got, Dark Sun? I got Great Danes. Oh, he knows where the One Piece is? Finally. He beat Oda to it. Here. You asked this a while ago about what makes a tomboy, and it's the attitude. Because to be a tomboy, you have to be one of the guys, and that's more a personality thing. Yeah, yeah, sure, that makes sense. I guess like typically when people talk about like tomboys are talking about tomboys in fiction, and fiction tends to make everything look um have like a visual element to it. So if they look too feminine, like the design looks too feminine, then you know like this. Like design looks too feminine, then they're like, you know, how can they be a tomboy? Like visually, this character looks more like a tomboy, that sort of thing. There's visual communication involved in fake tomboys. In real life, you know, can't really judge a book by its cover, but and Great Danes are giant. Damn, huge, huge dog. No, their actual noses are bigger. The tomboy can have girly interests, but how they act around others. Fiction is always exaggerated. You can't really have the same nuances that real life has, and so just translate the same way. Well, it's also just that like the point of fiction, right? What's the point of fiction is to like like show like a like communicate something. Also, only just ask this once. Where are they? And when I mean they, I mean her. I'm assuming DDE cuff. The tomboy get up. Ah, I mean, she doesn't have like a double D's or E's. Just like I can draw women without those. Look, look, you can see her gigantic thighs though. Unlike this character who has like the bazongas. Like this one's way more of a cartoon character. Okay. Let's see, Dark Sun. Oh, yeah, thank you. Um, thanks for coming, Dark Sun. Thanks for Thanks for talking. And I just noticed, but then the sharp line on the left drawing. Oh yeah, Coofe wanted. I don't know if Coofe wanted them to be handsome, but it made her handsome. And how the fuck am I not number one? X, you're number one now. Look, you are number one. You were number one for the last three. And how am I? I'm I should not be. Oh, okay, I see. You've been talking a lot. There we go. Wait, I just been scrolled up to check how long the chats have been going on for, and you stream on Twitch. Yeah, Streaming on Twitch. I'm looking at it now. No, not many people are there. There's like not many people chat there, but or watch. But also, you can't like a lot of people. You can't see the chat between. You can't see the chat between YouTube and Twitch. Because I don't know how to do that. Oh, you followed me on Twitch. I might watch there since the delay is better there. Still gonna chat here because it seems more active. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. Honestly, this is I started late on Thursday, so Thursday isn't usually as lively as the other days. At some point, I should tweet on or like stream on like Friday or Saturday. I might have to switch some stuff around. But yeah, I think okay. The wolf dog still looks very like anime. Maybe it's actually like very small. The delay is pretty bad on here. Hmm. Okay. We have these guys are too human. We have Scooby Doo. We have a wolf dog. We have a Chihuahua, and we have our dude. So now what? Do the poncho. Why not? It really messes with the shape design. I don't like. That's why I don't like the poncho. This character, but yeah, we'll see. I have this stream open 3 times for peak optimal viewing. You're the 3 viewers on Twitch. You're all 3. I'm trying to figure out my next move. Like, should I do this or should I go to do something for the what's the word, for the platform fighter? Should I go entirely for the, or start drawing the final shot? I'll try the final shot. Ow. Ow. No, not this. I'll have this guy will like have concept art pose. The final shot sounds good. Yeah, concept art posing is very boring. so I think I'll just do like the very standard like soldier man pose. I don't. It's hard to say. Okay, so this is the thing about concept art posing. Like, what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna show the gun, or like the guy with the gun? Because now we've covered up like part of the character design. So we can move, like we can do this, which shows like a different thing. Like he has his like the gun in the air, you know, like the sorry. He has the gun in the air. So now we get to see the whole design. Also, we have like a, I don't know if this is a very because he has it like on his hip, like this. Yeah, the gun would be like down here. This gives him like a little different. I don't know. I'll figure it out because it's a very like safari pose. Like that. He has his weight on this leg, and then he has like the gun on that leg. And maybe interacting with like his dog, which is like right here. He has like 5 dogs. But it's got like a gigantic dog coming at us. The wolf's coming at us. Then he has a Great Danes, maybe somewhere over here. Great Danes are absolutely gigantic. If I'm resisting the urge to make Skull Crusher dice. Yeah. Yep. It's hard though. Same thing with like drawing like a pretty man face is hard because I don't usually do it. This one even looks a little too feminine, but I haven't seen a Great Dane look intimidating. Let me look at this though. I've only seen Scooby Doo, so Great Dane, scary. Because they look scary. Gentle giants, yeah, whatever. But let me like show me like a angry, angry. Oh, this is angry. It looks so goofy. Like no matter what, it looks so goofy. No, Great Dane angry, not Great Dane. No. Uh, I can't. Okay, here. There we go. Yeah, see, that's scary. Yeah, first time I've seen Great Dane being aggressive, right? There you go. Because dogs are really like okay. Like you can tell I am no animal artist. I had to figure this out. Look at the okay, so the perspective is like there, kind of. Also, do I have to say one thing? What is it? Puppet Jam? Puppet Pale Slim? I tried playing Ace Under the Moonlight again today, and holy, the UI burns my eyes. Yeah, I did. I did have that. A lot of people have been saying that, but I have been working on it. I don't know if if you were here when I showed this first, but this is me working on the new UI for the player. So this is the controls, so it's a lot clearer. It's not as crazy. Sorry, I should zoom out. A lot cleaner. And then this is like without Charlie and everything. I didn't even know what to press in OA's jump. That explains why I wasn't doing anything on up press. Yeah. I guess I should just make up jump as well. because it's not like it's not like it's Smash where you have like up B, down B. So I can add like up press. Actually, I should write that down. I'll write that down. I'm going to. Where's my pen? Ah! Pen come to me. We're going to clarify UI, add. Ah, the hell? Work. Work. Are you plugged up already? There you go. All right. Tap. Up. Controller. Tap. Up. To jump. Now, granted, I haven't probably tested it on Windows, so some issues may be my own problem, but I shall try it on there soon. Are you playing it on like Mac or Linux or something? Linux. Oh, I see. I don't know anything about Linux, unfortunately. I guess I should because I'm trying to do programming, but control tap up to jump. Yep. Because that seems like the most intuitive thing people do when they tap up. I think he should be like flanked by the Great Danes, but then like where's the wolf dog come in? Maybe okay, so maybe it'll be like here. The wolf dog is here and he's like coming at you. The wolf dog is like humongous. And then the Great Dane is back. The other Great Dane is back here because you already see that one. So the other one is like he's like angry. He's an angry Great Dane. He's got like he's petting him. He's just petting him. His head should be bigger because he's humongous. No. God damn it. I dual boot Linux, luckily, so unless you put some secure boot required in game, oh yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't even know how that helps, but what secure boot does. But from what I can tell, Proton Steam's compatibility software for Windows games works fine with Aces. That's good. Steam is doing a lot in the background. And here's a dog. Here's a Chihuahua. I don't blame games if they don't focus on Linux. I just moved away from using it as the main operating systems after Microsoft bullshit and Copa. It's right, you know. Microsoft just has a ton of AI stuff. Where's like the startup apps? Like I think I've turned off most of them. Yeah. Oh god, I hated Teams. I don't know what that is. Okay, update terminal. Yeah, well, that doesn't start up. Yep, sure. I would keep using Windows as a main if Microsoft stopped being a prick and judging by the last updates. That's not happening anytime soon. AI is very annoying. I just can't wait for the bubble to pop. The fucking Microsoft CEO of Microsoft had to come out and beg people to stop calling AI slop. Yes, I remember that. And everyone should keep calling it slop because that's what it is. Hmm. Okay. I don't even have much of an opinion on AI until I needed to get more RAM for Star Citizen. I don't even have much opinion on AI until I needed to get more RAM stuff, right? Yeah, oh, you play Star Citizen. I don't really I usually stay away from that because it's so it seems like a scam, but I guess I think we talked about it before. Like I guess it's not a scam. Like people are enjoying the game. They are making content for it, so there you go. That's more like it. That's how the shape looks. Uh, as you know, because I do art. I have many opinions on AI, but then you know what's weird? I think I talked about this before too. I did art, and a lot of people in art don't like AI at all. Um, and then I'm doing programming as well, and that's like way more accepting of AI. Just in general, accepting of AI. I don't know how coding is, but like a lot of people are like doing basic spinning up basic apps with it, like having it augment stuff. It's I think the Gen AI thing in the art world is like it's so spoiled any use of AI in the creative mediums. I ruined the shape right here, but because it just gotta be like. Right, let me see this guy's. Yeah, very much like a brick. I guess I could do this. Okay. My laziness saved me a lot of money. Yeah. And my absolute hatred for. Oh no! Oh, never mind. I'm not talking about microtransactions. So, I'm kind of scared because my computer has been crashing a lot, and I um might have to get a new one. So, as those prices are looking pretty bad. You make it much bigger. This poncho's making him small. Oh shit, that's not good. Make sure to back up everything important you're building. And are you building or pre-buying? I pre-buy PCs. I don't have the patience to pre-build one and then deal with all the problems of pre-building one. You gotta be ready to troubleshoot if you're gonna be pre-building stuff. I prefer to be honest. I bought one until I had to change the motherboard and case, and when you do that, you're basically building a PC from scratch. Yeah, yeah, and also I'm making the mistake of getting Alienware, which always has so many problems. I don't understand what their issue is. There's always something they cheap out on, and they nah. I gotta go. I tried Asus as well, but it was all the same. I don't know what like good pre-builds there are, but I should really look into them. Alienware was better. Yeah, also overly expensive. But here's the thing. This Alienware I got at like $1,000 discount. Like basically we were look I need a new PC. So we were looking for on the Dell website, we were looking on certain places, and randomly this PC was $1,000 off. And it had everything I wanted at the time. And like apparently like the graphics card alone is $1,000. So I think that's what like the deal was. And the thing was, I was debating like, okay, I should wait till tomorrow. I should look into it. But then we decided to buy it right then and there. $1,000 isn't good. Yeah, I know it's true, but it is. It was a lot less than it could have been when you're pre-buying stuff. But like the thing was that the next day that deal was gone because Dell will just have like flash deals. So, as to the composition of this piece, so we have like this sort of look to it, which is fine. But I want like, I don't know, maybe like the Chihuahuas here. I thought was funny. Maybe the Chihuahua should be up here. I might just put the gun over here. Yeah, that might balance things out a little bit more. It's just the composition of this piece. That's good. Honestly, I would help, but I'm guessing you are based in USA and I'm British. No, it's no big deal. The the I'm fine with pre-buying and the cost of convenience, quote unquote. Let me tell you something else about this PC though. The instant I got it, I think like a few days later, the liquid cooler broke. And luckily they gave you a warranty, so the guy came in and fixed it. But it was like, why like this new PC, fresh out of the gate? I don't know. Just it's so bad. It's so bad. I gotta like research decent brands next time. What are my specs? Let's look up my Alienware. 11th gen Intel Core i9, 3.5 gigahertz, RTX 3080, 32 gigs of memory, one 2 terabytes between both hard drives, one SSD, one hard drive. What? Hold up, hold up. I'm holding up. I ain't going anywhere. That's good. No, it's just like this is like an old computer at this point. It's when did I get this? 3 years ago? 4 years ago? I think the major issue is that I didn't clean it out. I didn't take care of it, so like it was covered in dust. Until like it's still wildly expensive, even with $1,000. It was like $900 off. So this is like excessively excessive stuff. I think the cooling is having problems, but I had to like fix up all the dust. I had to clean it a lot. Um, I don't take care of it, unfortunately. The PCI, I think there's like some problems with the PCI bus wasn't working a little while ago. It seems to have been fixed now, but I don't know. Cooling issues, which is always an Alienware problem. Ugh. Oh, Ryzen 5 4500 and a 3050. That's really good what you have. I hope so, because it was very expensive. Sure, it's been outclassed with newer stuff, but you could reasonably run most modern games, no issues. If I played a lot of video games, yeah, well, I guess do the Dark Ages work pretty well on it. There's really no problems when I was playing it. Was there a game? I don't know if there was a game that was like really having problems. Let me see. In my library. Oh, I think the Pragmata demo, there were some issues, but only at the beginning. I don't know if like maybe it's just some loading issues. I mostly need it for like I need a lot of RAM for what I do here, and then hey, you have streaming stuff, so you shouldn't have any games. You shouldn't have any major issues. The games don't really cause problems. It's just like being around alive. Apparently, this computer can't handle just random things. Honestly, with the way the market's going, make that 2 of them. Hmm. At some point, it will all go back to normal, hopefully. I want to see like what rises to the top though. With this AI nonsense, like you have all this crap, companies just in this gold rush, and then like when the bubble crashes, we'll see like what you can invest in that actually is worth something. Because then it'll be cheap. Hopefully that'll take a couple years at least. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Oh, what I did get was I also got a UPS, an uninterruptible power source. That's so my computer when it there was a problem, I think the energy people that we pay, you know, our energy company. At some point like the lights the power just flickered on and off really fast. Um and my computer was turning on and off really fast, like completely. And that was gonna like I had to turn everything off and like I thought that was like gonna damage my computer. It was damaging. It was probably gonna damage all the appliances as well. So I had to turn off all the power to the house for a little while. So at that point, I was like, I gotta get a UPS or all my data is gonna be destroyed. So now I got one, and I mean, I never had to use it. Power didn't go out. We also had a problem here with what's the word? That hurricane that came up to Appalachia that cut out our power for 3 days. But mostly I was worried about BIOS updates because apparently if the computer goes off while it's updating your BIOS, it gets bricked. So this is like very important for that. Yeah, you have to update BIOS manually, so not too much of an issue. Yeah, if it was automatic, that'd be horrible. My God, you would never know. I haven't updated my BIOS yet, as I was having issues not accepting the file for some reason. I don't think I've had a BIOS update in a while, but I have been checking, and there hasn't been one, so. Okay. I'll just I'll I'll just stop the stream at 4:40. We'll say that. Like instead of taking a break, I'll just stop the stream at 4:40. We'll say the last 20 minutes are the break. Anyway, but so 20 minutes left. I think we're good here. I wanted to give him a more dynamic pose. But I also want to show the actual design. Wow, there's really no delay on the Twitch. Why is there such a delay on YouTube? Huh. I gotta figure that out. Maybe it's just the way the server works. It's weird. Yeah. Very strange. Maybe it's the way Restream works. So many weird stuff. Hmm. Oh, yeah, you can see yeah, I can see you on Twitch. See what happens and how the delay is here. I just saw that. Okay. Maybe I have to look through the settings. Delay is so little. Yeah. On Twitch, the delay is way smaller. Hey, Last Gogeta, how you doing? You are back. It's good. Thanks for catching the stream a little bit. Whew. We're working on the Russian Packmaster, so I was doing like these dogs. One wolf dog, one chihuahua, two Great Danes. So we're doing like a big splash image now. Seeing the moment you said something. Yep. I gotta find a way to put all this stuff on screen. I don't know. I think like Stream Labs people use. Not sure. Ugh. Hey, flight is early tomorrow. Gonna glide toss myself some warmer. Yeah, I guess winter is ending. It's not over, but it's ending. See him some tears and stuff. Like this is an old poncho he's wearing. Gonna add a bunch of different stuff to the plate carrier. You have like the symbol here. Anyway. The day can only get better. Work was rough and final packing probably so yeah. I hate packing so much. Like no matter what, I hate packing. Ugh. Hope your day was good. Both of you guys and anyone else who's lurking. Yeah. My day was pretty. I don't know why this is a Kirby Dream Star. Should be the Soviet Star. My day was pretty good. I woke up way too late. I wanted to get some. Get some stuff printed out. I have to buy supplies. But I didn't. I woke up too late, so once stream is over, then I'll do it. Oh. You do like the double plate carrier just to add more. Like you have like your uh you have your magazine here, like your then you have your pistol magazine here. I barely got any sleep. I was working on some video stuff as I can't take everything with me. Yeah, what's the word? I can't remember the word for like making sure you have the stuff scheduled out. You're supposed to have stuff scheduled out 2 weeks in advance. That's no, like I think a month in advance. It's so insane. I can at most do a month or like a week, sometimes like a backlog. Yeah. Somehow I work like a zombie from World War Z. Well, now you have a vacation at least. Hopefully, it'll be a good one. I guess, do you guys prefer the heat or the cold? Because I prefer the cold. I prefer the cold. My body hates it. I enjoy the cold. The cold's my favorite. I'm so tired of the like sunny days. I guess it's like less annoying for, driving and dealing with the snow and clearing out ice in your driveway and your car every day. I'm a Londoner, so I hate or am neutral to all weather conditions. For being able to put on layers and have pockets. That's true. Londoner, wow. I didn't realize Londoner, like, that was a known thing. Oh, oh. It's more of a thing that our transport infrastructure can't deal with the rain, snow, heat, cold, or wind. If we had an earthquake, it would be over. They've seen the London rail lines and tube, and they can't even handle people, let alone weather. Wow. I remember, I just recently went to New York, and they had snow at the time, and on the way back, they had salted all the roads, and then like when we stopped the car, we saw like it was the car was black, so we saw the entire car covered in salt because we were driving down that road for so long. Meanwhile, I remember in Atlanta. Nowadays, I guess it's better, but back when I was in college, any snow would shut down the entire school. Fortunately, some lines are better than others. I've really only been to London twice, briefly. All right, here's this. There we go. That's better. Gain some detail on there. I'm so glad I live in the south of UK. Barely anything happens. So it makes it boring. I'm that come to Brazil guy for London. I don't leave London too much, but I should get out more. You know, honestly, I've been trying to get out of this place as well. More. I mean, I'm trying to get out in general, and I don't want to deal with rural places again. But actually, I don't know if this counts as rural. I think it just is a place. Suburban, yeah, that's a good one. That's probably what it is. Come to a place in UK where the knife crime isn't recorded in days that didn't happen rather than did. Oh. It's just a greeting. London welcome. A classic. You know, I was thinking that these dogs should have like something on them, like a bayonet. You know, like maybe no, but maybe the dogs should have like a thing on them. Like they carry stuff for him, and I don't know if these dogs are like carrying dogs, but isn't that bad, right? It's lucky. Oh, you got your stabbing license. We don't need licenses around here. This is America. I can have a tank. No one can stop me. Unless they have a tank as well. Oh, right, here's stuff here too. It doesn't need no license, right? Just needs a gun. This Chihuahua look. Well, legal streets in the background. I just have a soundboard. I don't know how to get one, but the third dog really my serious stuff. Which one over here? Yeah, I think I picked like very sad dogs, and then this one's like very just weirdly handsome. Weirdly human. Wolves have those have eyes. I downloaded my opinion from Sageham, so I disagree with whatever your opinion is. Oh, a bit late to mention, but there's a blog going around talking about fighting games that have a product problem. You seem like you'd agree with. Yeah, I did see that. Um, yeah, in general, like I agree, because like sad dog, Chad dog. Yep. I have, you see, nice argument, but as you can see, I have drawn you as the Chihuahua and me as the Great Dane. Um, I think with that article, what I was thinking about the article. I think what my thing was, I think I talked about already, like the active versus passive socials and pick up and play. I think the pick up and play is what that article would help with the most. Like if you had like a single player mode that actually taught you things. Fighting games are 100 times better after they stop selling the same game as an updated edition looking. Yeah, yeah, it's true. I'll take the time to actually read the blog over the weekend, right? There was I think just the biggest problems you're gonna have to deal with is pick up and playability, like getting to the fun part of fighting games, which comes after you've practiced a bunch of mechanics. Because like if like you can't you can look up like how to do motion inputs, but like how long is it gonna take for it not to be awkward? Like that's annoying to do. That's annoying to practice. And then the big 100% biggest problem is going to be how active the game is. People don't like active games, I don't think. So single player would really help with that, but I was talking with my friends about it, and I think the big problem is that people don't play fighting games like they play other types of games, like live service. You're comparing fighting games to like FPSs and MOBAs, but people don't play fighting games like that. They play fighting games as like regular games. They play them, and then when the game, after they've done everything, they drop them, which is normal, right? Single player games do this too. And then if you have like friends over, you'll have Smash and stuff. But it's not like I'm gonna jump in and play the fighting game and get my dailies in or whatever other FOMO garbage. So like the live service model, I don't think really works. I think they got to hit the paid model, which means they have to add a lot of content, like actual content, like single player content. Uh, Also the tutorial in a lot of fighting games really need to be improved. That's right. Yeah, I think there are some fundamental basic issues even more than the motion inputs or learning. That's true. I mean, I think the games itself, like if we're talking about like the games itself, the activeness of the games is gonna be the bigger problem. Activity level of was it actions per minute APM, right? You haven't played DMC5 yet, but it arguably has dailies and the very stuff. But yeah, yeah, a lot of games have these sort of dailies, but I'm talking about like Fortnite levels and like battle pass shit. They think like, oh, because fighting games are multiplayer games, and look, all these other multiplayer games, they have all of this like stuff that you can loop over and over. Like, why don't fighting games have this quality to them? I think it's just not that kind of game. Then again, there's also Brawlhalla, but like I said, Brawlhalla I think was like very different, and I say compromised because like all the characters are very similar, and the art style is like designed to sell skins. The games are it's very simple. It's very pick up and play, even for like platform fighter standards. On top of like being able to be played on a toaster. There's no community a problem, no crossplay same. If rematches take forever or you're struggling to arrange a match with a friend, yeah, that's true. And they've been doing that. So they struggle to arrange matches because the lobby systems are dumb. Playing melee is great, but even better with the custom input to restart a match instantly. Yeah, Smash not having instant rematch is so annoying. Have you ever tried to do local multiplayer Xenoverse 1? That's all levels of I've never played Xenoverse. Yeah. Oh, local multiplayer is a problem. Wow. That's what's the word? Ball drop of the century. Most fighting games are kind of built on multiplayer to the point when it's dead, it's kind of like what's the point, yeah. Yeah, that single player content would also help with that, honestly. You have to physically navigate a 3D open world, probably getting lost for 5 minutes only to play somewhere where the sound doesn't even work properly. Oh my god. I still don't know why they complicate it. Why do they overcomplicate this stuff? Just have a button. You gotta be physically. Did you see any of Genesis? No, I don't think I really watched Genesis. Xenoverse 2, after years, decided to add easy anti-cheat because let's piss people off with barely working anti-cheat that false positives and keeps people from games. Gotta get that kernel level going. Did something happen on in Genesis? I might look at the VODs. Red Monster is sick with Luigi and Melee, took out Zane, and apparently Link won Ultimate. Was it Gluttony? Probably Gluttony if Link won it. Yeah, Smash. To be honest, like I don't really watch Smash tournaments anymore. Wait, what? I think it was. Oh my god, this is not gonna be a fun grand finals to watch. Grand finals for Ultimate. No, it's Sonic and Rob. Sonic versus Rob is grand final. This is not gonna be fun. Street Fighter 5 will always be remembered as that 8-frame root kick game, even if it got a lot better. That's true. I mean, Street Fighter 5 had so many problems, so like just constantly. Like I don't even know what they were trying to do. Like, there's always a complaint about it. Current level anti-cheat, we promise there's no danger to your PC until there is. I know. I mean, and you need secure boot, and you have to remove it manually after you uninstall the game. That's the stupidest part. Not sure where I heard Link won. It was a thumbnail, so it has to be true. And this is gonna be the most boring to watch. Like all the slow characters are the top tiers in Ultimate, so. Or the runaway characters, I guess. See the wolf bows at the feet of CR5. The true king of fumbles and reverse fumbles. Yeah. I don't know how City of the Wolves is doing. It seems like it's still going. I mean, I guess it's gonna always keep going because it has the Saudi money, but it had a really big show at DreamHack. I'm surprised. Like SNK had a whole wall. It wasn't the biggest thing, but it was pretty big for not being the main event. Stay Wolves had a great trailer for Street Fighter collab. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the trailers for the collab and Nightmare Geese. Nightmare Geese doesn't look. Nightmare Geese doesn't look as cool as the zombie geese. I'm not the same person, but he looked kind of like a regular dude. One thing that pisses me off in fighting games is not being able to turn off easy combos or auto combos. Huh. I guess like yeah, some auto combos are a little excessive. I think DBFC was a little excessive with its auto combos. I already don't want to watch the rest of this grand finals. Okay. I feel like they may have more skins again, but I'm wondering when they will start monetizing themselves, like Street Fighter 6. That's right. The amount of content for Street Fighter 5 was like a content machine, but they were also like the game was like clearly lower quality. They looked lower quality. There's glitches and all this stuff, and now like everything's high quality. It requires some more time. I mean, Abigail looks so disgusting in Street Fighter 5. DBFZ can't be turned off, and they're legitimately strong and auto tracking. I know. That's a problem with this stuff. Okay. Excuse me. I think that's it for today, though. Now it's time for so long. I had a Smash auto combo is a little too strong right now too. Smash Ultimate's like AAA mash. It's very useful. Classic ultimate thing, just smash A. Capcom team usually exceeded at sounds or for costumes. I think I pointed. Yeah, the Mecha Zangief Asmer. You did show me that. It was pretty good. Right. Anyway, I hope yeah. Thanks, Papa Jam. Smash Ultimate Ruin jabs. Very few reasons to not follow through if you aren't Samus. I mean, yeah. They're way too damaging. I think that it's like they do like 20% every time. Or character cancel options. Yep. It's 20%, and that's like after you can combo into it all the time. It's like a combo finisher. I think like Nair Fox Nair to jab is like 30%. And you do that 3 times, they're like near kill percent. So yeah. Anyway, I don't play Ultimate anymore, so not my problem. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys Tuesday. yeah, I'll see you guys Tuesday. Hopefully I'll have worked on Radical Red Rider more by then, so we can finally get that done and free up a day. I mean, Ultimate's still going. It's still the most popular one until Smash 6 comes out. We'll see. Yeah, see ya. Thanks for coming. Thanks for talking.